Okay, so good morning. Welcome to the official declutter day. So just a quick note from the future, because I'm editing this and I realised it doesn't make any sense, but I filmed this when I was back at home, which is where like the majority of my belongings are. When I'm travelling, I obviously only have one suitcase, and when I go back I like to try and have a big clear out. This time was no different, and I wanted to do a huge declutter of my wardrobe, and Kerry from Makerspace, who's a friend of mine, offered to come and help me. Let's have a look. The first step is to put absolutely all my clothes on my bed.
Later, I'm blind to all the things around, 'cause in my mind, you're all I ever wanted, and where I want to be.
I think I might have run out of space. So far I've got jackets, jumpers, coats, trousers and dresses. I think skirts and tops might not fit. Okay, so there's quite a lot. This is all the clothes that I own. This is all my tops. Goes up to the height of a bedside table. This is coats, jackets and jumpers. This is trousers and skirts. And this is dresses. I mean, that's maybe more clothes than one person needs. So full disclosure in this video, I'm not trying to get down to a capsule wardrobe. I don't aspire to be fully minimalist with like just, you know, 10 or 20 clothes. I am going to have an extensive wardrobe because it's something that I really enjoy. It's part of my work, and it makes me happy. So I'm happy to have a 4 to 6 door wardrobe with clothes in, but I would like to have maybe just one thing on each hanger, or only things that I actually wear and I find really easy to pull out in the morning. But I do enjoy having a mixture of clothes from different seasons, quite fun, outrageous pieces that would not go together. I'm definitely not going to be someone who just has a monochrome wardrobe, but I think this might be a bit too much. So the goal today is to get rid of maybe half, I don't know, a lot for sure, like certainly 100 or 200 pieces probably. I can't even imagine how many this is. I mean, look at these dresses, they are just stacked and stacked under there. Like, this is a lot of clothes. Okay, so Kerry has arrived from Makerspace. She's gonna be friendly brutal.
Yeah, I think that sums it up.
I'm in quite a good like place to be getting rid of a lot, so I think I'm gonna be very good. But we're gonna start with tops and see what happens. So the first thing Kerry made me do was write down what kind of style I want to have and what I want to achieve from this. And I've decided I would like to have only one thing on each rail, which is a very big jump from where I am. At the moment I've got at least 4 things on each hanger right now, so that is a big change. I might not get that far, but I'm definitely going to get rid of at least half my stuff. And we were trying to discuss what I want my style to be, and I think actually I'm going to try and get rid of almost all of my casual clothes, like comfortable clothes, because of course that's what I'm going to pick up in the morning. Like, I'm going to wear just a sweater or like some leggings or some kind of stretched jeans, and actually I want to wear like crazy and fun and fashionable clothes, especially when I'm at home, because when I'm in Thailand I just wear like a loose summer dress, something very comfortable. When I'm back at home I want to wear like crazy fashionable clothes that maybe aren't even that comfortable. So I'm gonna try. It's probably counterproductive to what you guys are gonna want to do, but I want to get rid of most of my comfortable, sensible clothes and only have like fun patterns and exciting clothes left.
I don't want nobody else but you. Nobody else but you.
This can go because I've worn it for an Instagram and it's too small.
Okay.
Once it's been on Instagram, it's done, isn't it? I'm not really joking.
Nobody else but you, if that's possible. Nobody.
I'm not really ending up with many maybes. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, you're ending up with some no's. That's the main thing we're after, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody else but you. Nobody else but you.
So many of these clothes I've got for free. Like, not from my blog, but from friends getting rid of stuff.
Okay, so do you swap stuff with them, or do they just...
They just give it to me.
Like,
a lot of, almost always when I go to someone's house, they're like, oh, I've got a bag of stuff that I'm getting rid of. Do you want to have a look through? So I always leave with a goodie bag.
So did you think about that when you took stuff from somebody else? Did you kind of go through and actually go, no, we really don't need that? Or did you kind of go,
yeah, I've got a bit better, because when it's free, it's very hard. I've definitely got better. Alright, so we have done everything except dresses now. It is getting very serious, but I'm really happy with how much I've got rid of. So before, when I've done yes, no, maybe, I have just got rid of the whole maybe pile, but that's pretty brutal. So today I've been going through the maybe again. So I've done the yeses and nos reasonably easily, and then I've had a separate maybe pile, and I have given myself one other space for things to try on. Just things that I'm not sure what the fit is like. So there's a couple from the maybe pile that maybe are very similar, like 2 stripy jumpers, and I'm going to try them on and decide which one I want to keep. So there is still a little try on pile over here, but mostly we've just got a huge pile of no's and a pretty huge pile of yeses, but that's okay, that's okay. And Kerry has been sorting out the hangers in a slightly OCD way.
Yeah, that's it.
But is that to try and make it like displayed better?
Just so when you're looking for stuff in your wardrobe, it will be easier for you to, if all the hangers match, it will just make things easier to move around, and everything will fit nicer in the wardrobe. So once we've kind of got to that point of putting everything back, it'll just be a bit easier for you.
Yeah, one of my other goals was to get rid of all the hangers that aren't matching. So that's another good kind of mini goal.
Yeah.
Inside.
So, and actually the idea of having everything on just one item per hanger, so you can really see what you've got as well, will make things so much easier when it comes to playing with your clothes. Yeah.
And a few of my reasons for getting rid of stuff have been, like I said, if it's kind of too comfortable, a bit boring, if it's my old style, like at university I used to wear dress and heels every single day, but I've got rid of a lot of that kind of thing, because these days I either wear really comfy stuff in Thailand or really outrageous stuff when I'm at home. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. We've just got dresses left, which I'm anticipating will be the hardest, but so far nothing's been very hard, so maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised.
In my dreams, you keep walking by. Oh, yeah. Tell the truth, there is no.
Oh, I really like a lot of these.
Okay, don't forget you said that you're not wearing dresses that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so just remember, if it's stuff that's been amazing, you can say thank you very much. I loved wearing you, but it's not really where I'm going.
One else, ain't nobody else but you. Girl, I don't wanna scare you wrong, but you and I are perfect, baby. Ain't no other for me, no.
My grandma made this for herself when she was like 20.
Oh, wow.
And then she tried to give it to my mum when my mum was 20. Mum was like, no, I hate it because of fashion.
Yeah.
And then she gave it to me when I was 20, and I was like, I love it. So it just had to wait a generation to come back around. Cool, so we are finished. We are 38 items over the 1 hanger each rule.
Yep.
So I'm going to try and get rid of those. But there's also space for a few more hangers. It's very roomy at the moment, so I will do an after shot. But it's been amazing. Yeah. I'm really happy. How did I do?
I think you've done amazingly. I think you've done, there's a lot that you've let go of.
There's a lot.
So, you've still got a lot of clothes, but your passion for clothes is, is everyone's different with what they kind of remain with, and some people it can be very minimal, and it's your kind of love, isn't it? So
I was telling Kerry that I only own like 5 books because I love to read, but physical books don't really interest me. So clothes are kind of my thing, but I will show you guys the after effects and all the stuff we're getting rid of. And actually I found it really helpful. One of my tips was to think about the money that it's going to give to charity. So for example, I had a really nice like COS jacket, and I was like, but it's COS, I can't get rid of it. And then it was like, actually a charity shop will sell this for maybe £8 or something, and then I just gave £8 to charity without really any effort.
Yeah.
So,
and also that whole pile that you of the things you tried on, like there were some really easy decisions then that actually that doesn't fit properly anymore, that feels uncomfortable, actually this I love. So and the things you had 2 things that were pretty similar, it was quite easy to then decide, isn't it?
Yeah, having a try on pile was really good. I got rid of probably half the try on pile, so pretty much I've got rid of half of everything, which is drastic and exciting. So here is the huge mound that I'm getting rid of. There is absolutely tons and tons and tons, so I am very excited to be sending all this to the charity shop. And I always find decluttering a little bit easier when I know that it's going to go to a happier home with someone who's going to wear it and love it and spend money at a charity shop in the process. And here is the finished product. So I need to sort it still into colours and types, but I've pretty much got jackets and jumpers, then tops, all on this rail, which before was absolutely full of just jackets and jumpers. And then in here I've got skirts and trousers, and obviously a huge space in the middle when before I couldn't even really move it. And then in the other half I've got dresses and tops, and again tons and tons of space. So these are the things that still need to go on a hanger, but I think I will get a few more hangers to go in here because they're very, very roomy. And also I might try and get rid of a couple more things to try and fit it all. Compared to before, how things were, like, this is a huge change, and I definitely encourage people to try and do kind of the Marie Kondo method in that you do it all in one go. So I love to have a massive kind of life-changing declutter rather than doing a couple of items a day. I think it's much more effective at stopping you revert back afterwards. So I always try and do a big thing like this, which I did I think last year when I did the Marie Kondo stuff. So a really big thing like this, and then just do a kind of a couple a day to just maintain it, like one in one out type of system. But I definitely think if you put all your clothes in a pile and do like yes, no, maybe for everything, such a more effective way of doing it than just picking at things as you go.